held 7 of its 8 opponents to their lowest point totals on the season, and 6 of them under 30% from the field. We'll see how they can get things done as they start on that side of the ball. Destiny McFall, Taryn Ward, and Anasha Career are also not going to be with the team for Mississippi State. That is the coach's decision. Outside shot, no good for Tonie Morgan. As you can look at the starting lineup for Georgia Tech, their game plan the best. Right now it seems as if the road team is able to do that across this challenge as Mississippi State once again puts points on the board.
Just come straight for the jugular when it comes to their attack point and their point of contact being right at the cup.
Dunn gets it at the rim, counts the bucket, and she'll get one more at the free throw.
In the background on that one, sidestep, makes the contact with the second line. It would go out of bounds probably because we're so nice.
Another rebound comes down to the Bulldogs, and they're able to start the charge. Instead, who else? Dani Carnegie able to get points on the board. From the Yellow Jackets, Sam Purcell mentioned how this team has a lot of grit, a lot of fight. And that goes down for Anaya Russell, the 6-foot senior out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, that was nice and smooth off the bounce. 10 toes down in the mid-range. Nicely executed.
Kara Dunn has 5 points now as she stretches the lane a bit.
Sam Purcell said that transition defense has to be in place because Georgia Tech's going to attack you.
Kara Dunn.
That way you have help if they get by, but if you have straight line drives right down the middle of the paint on the basket line, you're in trouble.
So a nice look underneath, which stops the Georgia Tech run.
She plays with more wisdom than you see in most freshmen.
Anaya Russell again, why not? Gives a little too small as well.
Trying to attack the nail is Georgia Tech.
Morgan once again sends it out. Dunn up top, who has been hot and continues.
Nice and feathery off the fingertips there from the top of the key.
Kara Dunn has been a godsend for the Yellow Jackets in this game. The rest of the team with just 2 points, as on the other side, it's an and one bucket for the Bulldogs.
Inside, and then now you can big body bump, create the space, and get tagged on the upper arm. He did. The strong side will be covered by the lead official, and then they will switch off, just like back in the day when they only had 2 officials. So we'll see how that unfolds.
Well, they're knocking down shots either way as Chandler Prater.
And I think that is such a key. Coaches know who they need the impact from.
Dunn sends it to the corner, and the first triple.
My daughter is a senior at Georgetown, and Tasha Butts was her coach for a short moment, but impacted their lives in a mighty way.
Saying, I'm good, don't worry about me, all is well, and it's the energy that they always brought. So I know we always say the fight. They have not lost the fight. They remain. We fight for them. Laredo found a lane, sends it to the corner for Chit Chat. Turn miss. Blocked up top. Okot said, I got that.
Right there. She can continue to learn and evolve.
Started with volleyball, so if you think about that anticipation on that block, well, there's a key factor.
Absolutely. Play in the middle, staying vertical.
Anaya Russell tried to find the glass, rolls that one in.
I love her game. It's serpentine her body right there, hanging in the air with the greatest of ease with that.
Get the strip underneath. Denim to Shields has been showing up on the defensive end. In and out, off the glass, count it!
Denim to Shields, ooh, in and out. Oh my goodness, quick as a whip with it. And she's change of speed, and her deceleration into the acceleration on that kind of move was really sweet.
Yeah, Tonie Morgan with the response on the other end. This has gone back and forth as there's just a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Russell dribbles into the three-pointer. Money. Ooh. 11 points for Russell, only player in double figures for the Bulldogs. Agustanate knocks that one down from outside.
And that's what Nell Fortner said she wanted to see in her, to remain confident. Don't shy away just because it's not falling. Shoot the next shot.
We are going back and forth. Anaya Russell putting the team on her back.
Exactly the same, but who's going to outwork?
Morgan, touch pass on the inside, and that goes down for Termis. Look out for Anaya Russell. She sends it to the top of the key. She's leading the way for the Bulldogs and the offensive end. Up and under. Not much you can do about that as Chandler Prater.
Love hoops, you love apps, you can stream it.
Morgan out of the timeout, had a nice look, gets her own rebound, and converts on the second attempt.
Maintain that contact on the glass.
Just the second field goal for Tonie Morgan, as right away, Jerkayla Jordan, who we have mentioned, shooting 57% from the field compared to the 34% that we're seeing from Georgia Tech. Up the floor, another one, count it.
Well, you love to see it. Push with a pass in transition. The ball moves faster than your 10 toes. Great connectivity.
Followed by ACC PM, ACC Huddle. Then on game day, we'll have you covered before, during, and after the game. 3 minutes to go here at McCamish Pavilion with Tonie Morgan.
Let's see what Mississippi State comes up with down here. And also let's see what kind of defensive adjustments Georgia Tech makes prior to the halftime locker room conversation.
And they have been rolling because 8 of 8. Trying to get something going for this offense. And there it is.
That's just a wicked
over as well.
Look at Carnegie's mechanics. You know she's been in the gym working on that. We said Georgia Tech had a triple threat. That's a triple threat in the studio.
My goodness.
I'd love to see it.
Can we come hang out?
Maybe.
What a beautiful pass, Ocon. It's the way the Bulldogs share the ball that's so phenomenal in this game to watch.
Especially with their pace, their ability to push tempo. They're shooting nearly 60%, so there aren't a lot of rebounds to be had.
San Francisco has to be happy with the 58% at half, but not too happy about giving Dunn something to keep your eye on. In the third quarter is really when the Bulldogs surge.
Well, look at their numbers in the second half, especially in the third quarter.
But how about the execution for the Yellow Jackets with back-to-back opportunities? Had tied it before that nice one goes down for Jordan. As DeShields coming up the floor, no three taken there. The lane instead, and blocked by Naredo.
Here getting downhill, and that's what Mississippi State did well the entire first half, but the rim all the way to the foul line, that's the basket line, and that's where Georgia Tech was defensively there.
Another opportunity, why not? As we mentioned, both teams looking for their first win in this challenge tonight. Morgan might have got a handle on that one.
Absolutely. Really good defense. Had the height advantage there that saved her because she was definitely out of position.
Both ends of the court.
Yeah, the defense has been on the top. We're going.
And if they need broadcasters for next year,
sign us up. We're
put
ready.
us on the map. Oh, pinpoint underneath, left alone.
It's not my shot they're looking for. It's our shot, and you can feel it.
8 assists for the Bulldogs, as on the other end, Georgia Tech piling it on and one, Tonie Morgan.
A great job of attacking the hip of not just her primary defender, but the second and third line as well. Yeah, everybody should get a touch. You know, move the defense and make them work.
I counted 7 passes and a bucket. A fist pump as he is thrilled with how they were able to finish that defensive series. Spin move by Jordan, count it.
Take a look at this. Quick as a whip, attack that top leg, bring it back. Nice spin.
Top dog, or given the top dog award 3 seasons at MSU, and just that's given on cue. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Off the bounce again. Jerkayla Jordan, have yourself a night. 3 times we have been tied. It's going back and forth as Mississippi State has the advantage now, and Dunn says, but not for long.
It boosts your confidence. This is not new. It's true.
Jordan found a pocket on the inside, drains it.
Yet again.
Right. Laces it up and drains it from outside.
Chit-chat. The clock is her friend right here, and they could get a nice, clean look.
Right off of the dribble drag, finds an interior, but turns it over in the process. Jordan with the steal. Here comes Russell. Russell connects. 20 seconds left for Georgia Tech in the third.
To be who can hold the gas pedal down to the floor the longest. Oh. wants it more. This fourth quarter will tell the story.
Outside shot, that one coming from Debrisha, and she drains it. 15 more assists in all but 2 of their games. Jordan just piling it on for this new season high.
Really good scramble defense. Everyone stayed locked and connected to their match.
Blackshear finds the bucket on this one as they have really tried to get her involved here in the fourth.
The proper pass. And that's what Georgia Tech has been doing. Feed your teammate.
And Chrissy, how about Tonie Morgan too, with 6 assists, leading the way for Georgia Tech right now. And we asked Coach earlier, Coach Fortner, as
so you understand the trust factor that needs to be in place to say something like that, number one, but also to lean on players like that.
And you can lean on the freshman, Dani Carnegie, coming in. Instant offense for the freshman phenom.
Yeah, let her cook.
But the oven stays on the other side. I know that's right. Debrisha missed night-night.
Yeah. Oh, boy. It's frenetic.
Interior seal. Gets that one to go. Nice one for Kayla Thomas. Tied at 67, less than 5 minutes in this ball game. Carnegie can go the distance. Yep.
Attacked the cross match there, but it went spinning off of the lip of the rim.
Dani outside.
Has been at a Paramount. Look at this. Go under the screen. They'll make you pay over and over again.
Fluid.
Absolutely. And it starts with the defensive end. They've gone to the 2-3 zone yet again. Georgia Tech has.
Oh, and Q did him to Shields.
11 points off of 16 turnovers for Georgia Tech. So they have changed it. They got another one.
Morgan a part of this one. Gets it to go down. Tonie Morgan.
Piranha on defense. That means that you know where the basketball is and you go and you attack it. Right here getting downhill, she got pushed a little bit there. Maybe she came down a little funny. You saw the little grimace there on the face on the way back. Preserve possessions and gain an advantage for your team.
That jump ball gave it back to the Bulldogs who get a bucket, and the nice look on the outside by Prater. 17 turnovers for State, trying to take care of the rock here. Outside, another one!
Take a look, it's coming down to crunch time right now. Mississippi State draining. And that one felt almost like a dagger. They needed that bucket.
Puts them out front by 1. And the response by Blackshear. 10 on the shot clock. Backdoor, look. Had a nice one at the rim and couldn't connect for Jordan. And they do have to foul. Well, so very efficient over the last 2 games. A foul up top will be against the Bulldogs, so we'll send Dani Carnegie to the free throw line. We'll extend it still at 1 possession, but we'll push it to 3, and that goes in. Russell, the wing short. They need a 3, 1 left, and short. That will do it for the ball game as the Yellow Jackets get their first win in the SEC ACC Challenge.